What's up, everybody? Paul again, TRT, bruh. Today is Tuesday, September the 1st, and I found some interesting news today. Yesterday, a pharmaceutical company here in the US filed for an FDA approval of an oral testosterone replacement therapy drug. It's called lipocine, and it's an oral form of testosterone undecanoate. Now, undecanoate differs from testosterone cypionate or testosterone enanthate in that it has a much longer half-life in its injectable form, which basically means that you only have to inject it once a month or so as opposed to once a week to maintain an appropriate testosterone blood level. That's the injectable form. This is a pill that apparently has to be taken twice a day. I'm assuming that it's a very, very small dose, and because of its longer half-life, it'll stay in your system for a longer time. It'll slowly release, and probably after about a month or two, those levels will build up into your system enough to represent an appropriate testosterone level in your body. Now, a reasonable fear about an oral steroid, if you know anything about oral steroids, most of them are attached to a methyl ester. And this is what actually causes it to be harmful to the liver. The methylation process as it breaks down in your system can cause liver damage. This is not attached to a methyl ester. This is an undecanoate ester, which apparently is highly fat soluble. So in the digestive tract, with an appropriate amount of dietary fat, it becomes bioavailable and absorbs into the digestive tract. So there's no danger of any liver issues. This actually made it pretty popular with bodybuilders in the form of andriol, probably about 10 to 15 years ago. At least anecdotally, from what I could tell, it did not appear to have favorable results for bodybuilders. So it's not something that is widely used any longer for that purpose. I did find an article from 2014 that the FDA did a review of oral undecanoate and found that it was highly affected because of the fat solubility of the molecule. It was highly affected by dietary by dietary issues by your diet. So, in order for at least that form that they reviewed at that time to remain effective, you had to maintain a very consistent diet, very consistent levels of fats in your diet in order for it to release properly into your system. I'm assuming since it's the same molecule that this will still apply. So even though it will theoretically, at least if it's approved, relieve TRT patients from having to get injections or having to deal with creams or patches, you can just take a pill a couple of times a day. It probably comes along with the caveat that you must keep a very, very strict record of your diet, and you're probably going to have to continue doing that for as long as you take the treatment in order for it to be effective. So you lose one headache and you gain another. But still, it's a very interesting concept. Now, like I said, this pill, as presented to the FDA, is twice daily. But they do have another one that they're working on that has not been presented yet that will be a once daily pill. So that's also interesting, I guess, in that you wouldn't just have to take it one less time per day. I'm going to post links to the original article that I found and some of these other studies that I found in regards to oral undecanoate. It's really promising. I'm glad that that the pharmaceutical companies are becoming a little more, are displaying a little more ingenuity in regards to the many forms of supplementation that can be provided. So hopefully this, just kind of continues. The FDA approves some of these other methods, and the TRT becomes an easier thing to obtain for most people. That's all I have for now. I'll talk to you guys again real soon. Peace.